Hey,
Hello,
everybody.
everybody. It's Liz with Abyss Paranormal. We are going to. Oh, and then Dena. Dena, say
Just
hey.
me.
Dena. But
I'm Mimi.
all right, we're going to leave this running
I
for a
don't have
few
a
minutes. We are
paranormal
waiting
team.
for.
I'm just me. Oh, now we're
We're
going
going
to
to wait for
lag.
Vicky to come on. Of course we are because now we're live. Earlier it was perfectly fine. Um.
I can't. Jeez.
All right. So, anyways, we are waiting for other people to come in and for Vicky to come, and she's going to share us out. You know how she do, and we'll give it a minute. Do 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 do.
Elohim. Hey, Ruben. What
Oh,
up?
see, I forgot to open up chats. Hello, Ruben. Oh, I think she's on. Nope, that's a that's a private message. Hold on just a second. Laptop's dragging butt. She said.
I could so empathize. This laptop's pretty slow that I'm on. One of these days, I'm going to set up a computer.
Good luck with that.
I
You know,
know.
we built
I'm
our
so
son
over technology.
a computer for Christmas, and it
Oh,
took
damn.
us a long time to build it because it's so expensive. You know what I mean? Like we had to buy part piece throughout the year kind of situation. I think by the time it was all done, it was like over $2,000 for a gaming computer. That still
It's
doesn't
the
run well enough
video
for him.
card. It's the video card. It's like,
We changed it. We changed it. It's not it. Nope.
oh,
No, that
wow.
thing
Well,
needs to
that's the
build.
most expensive part.
Oh, you
Is
mean
the
the price of it? Yes. Well, yeah. Well, it for him it still wasn't doing what it needed to do or whatever. So even after that, we were still like buying pieces and parts and trying to
uh,
replace it and get it, or what. No.
his standards. I
Yeah.
get it. I have
Yeah.
my own. The computer
You
I
like?
want is like 4 grand.
Oh, wait, my thumbnail.
It's a thing.
um. So
It's an
I'm
Italian thing. That's what that is.
that is thumbnail this bitch. Um. I just remembered though that our internet was down today, so I'm kind of happy it's back up. I forgot all about it. Spectrum's been
Oh,
up here working, and they shut down our entire internet. Yeah, they better
go
be doing
figure.
something good. That's all I'm saying.
Mm. Well, where the fuck are people at?
I have no idea.
I
Good.
don't have this on the YouTube side. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, I see Vicky. Wait.
You do?
Oh, okay. Oh, she just messaged in the Facebook
Oh,
chat thingy.
yeah.
You probably saw it before I did, is the thing.
When she said it's dragon
Wait.
butt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruben, did you
Oh, I
share us?
probably need a link. Abyss.
Gee, I wonder why my thumbnails come out looking like they do. I just realized I'm all like at Ruben too. I just make faces. Okay, so before we started, we were talking
I
about how
may echo.
thumbnails because I noticed that like almost all of my thumbnails on the YouTube channel is me going of some sort. So she was trying to tell me how to change my thumbnail because I have no idea. So my poses now is very deliberate.
I'm shouting us out. I hope.
Okay.
I hope that's the right link. We'll see what happens. All right. La la la. get off this YouTube. Go away.
Still the wine, drink
There we
that
go.
girl. Hold music, you know.
I got all excited. I thought, ooh, who's chatting? I'm like, oh, Nightbot.
Yeah, nobody. Hey, we're up to 3 people.
Well, somebody's lurking. Oh, that's you, me, and Ruben.
I'm not watching it. That's not me. So we got somebody new. Oh, they left.
I don't know. Lurker?
They left. They were like, that's too much heat. I'm out.
There goes Nightbot again. Thank you, Nightbot.
She loves us. Or he. It's a she.
Yeah,
I've
whatever.
decided it's a she.
There you go.
I wish I could change my Nightbot name. Call it Veronica or something.
Oh. Yeah. You can't do that.
I don't know.
Huh?
I just thought of it. I'm going to have to check.
That is a good question. I wouldn't have the slightest clue.
All right, weird.
I dealt with that on a different platform. So I wouldn't have a clue what it is over here these days.
Well, maybe.
Oh, did you have a bonfire over the weekend with that Palo Santo wood?
With the what? Oh,
With that Palo Santo wood?
no, we did not need it.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello, Vicky.
Hey.
I thought I was getting ready to have to send smoke signals because this laptop was dragging bad and it wasn't wanting to do what I needed it to.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey guys.
All right.
I'm gonna start sharing you out, but
okay, I was gonna say we have 2 whole people, Joe and
I'm
Ruben.
ready to share out.
We are lit tonight.
My whole online presence is dependent on Vicky's shares. Otherwise, I don't exist.
Got to do something about that, Liz.
Thank you. 8 minutes later.
Yeah.
It does suck though, because
it was so cool.
The only way we can get people to talk to us is if we share it out. I don't know enough people that's interested to share it out to. You know what I mean?
Share it out to them anyway. You'd be surprised. Some people just get bored and come in.
I put it in my regular page every time. I put it on my regular page. Well, you know what though? I don't share the actual live. I just share, hey, I'm going live.
Right. And sometimes if they've got it there, they see a little bit of it. Yeah. Yeah. By God, see if you get anyone, woman.
Thumbnail.
That looked more like a fist with my
40 minutes sharing out is what we're going to do.
Okay. Vicky's sharing out however she shares out.
Yes, I'm sharing through groups and Messenger and all that good stuff.
Wow. See, I can't do that kind of crap on the cell phone.
I can. It takes a little bit. As you notice, it takes time. And that's what
it does.
You want to see what the current thumbnail is, Dena? This is the current thumbnail. Hopefully you can see it because I know it gets blurry.
There we are. Yes. Excitement. I'm busy trying to get this.
Minus the double chin, not to the side.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Sure.
All right. Here we go. Maybe.
Yeah, funny years. I wonder, I don't think I would do well with a hairband. But you've seen those cat ear things and bunny ear things people wear.
Yeah.
I just have those hats where the ears flop. That's what I have. That's my gimmick.
Yeah. You had a panda, wasn't it? And something
Yeah.
else. I can't remember.
I
And
don't know
you had
what that
2
other
of them.
thing is called. It's like a yin yang, like it's black and white. It's weird. I don't know what it's called.
We'll
That
just call
panda
it the
hat gets
panda.
hot. Well, I have two. One is a panda. It looks like a
Yeah.
panda.
Joe says we got to make the O face for thumbnails.
Oh.
The what?
An O
You gotta be.
face.
You got to. And we're gonna count down. We're gonna make it 3. We're gonna do it together. 3, 2.
My parents are calling
1.
me. I'm gonna mute myself for a minute.
Okay.
Freaking Dena. I was like, now. She's like answering anyway. Oh, now she does it. But anyways, all right. So, hello everybody. Let's start again. We are 11 minutes in. Tonight we have Vicky and we have Dena, and Dena is on the phone. She'll be with us in just a moment. I mean, we did wait 8 minutes for Vicky. We can wait 2 more for Dena. But anyway, so tonight we don't have any specific topic we're going to be talking about, everybody. We're just kind of just covering some few various things or whatever. So for instance, Vicky and Dena have been friends on Facebook and YouTube for like 5 years or something, and they finally met for the first time on Saturday.
Not 5 years, close to it. Yeah.
Yep. And so that was kind of
I've been that way with Skull too, with Joe. About the same length of time, I would say, somewhere in there.
And it was unfortunate though, Joe couldn't come meet with us, but I know he had talked about it and wanted to, but something had come up, so he couldn't come down. But we did go to St. Louis to do an investigation, and so while we were up there, we made it a point to get to meet up with Dena on Shabbat.
Yeah. And Joe's response to that was, Vicky, how tall are you? And the picture when I was stepping towards her to give her a hug, Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm 5'6", okay?
Hi, Jonathan.
Hey, John.
Dena's face.
Yeah.
Hey, Gerald.
Oh, the look on it. There may be something going on. She got her parents on the line.
She's got a bad lag.
Mm-hmm. So did I. I mean, everything was, I was like, my God, I had to go out once and come back in. And it was a little bit faster. Not sure what the deal was.
Sorry.
Everything good?
It's my phone.
Okay.
Yeah. Give it a moment. It's all right. Hey, Jonathan.
So anyway,
hey, Daryl.
We were talking about how you guys finally met for the first time and since knowing each other. How was that for you, Dena? Did you
at least 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, right. I'd say it's, if not 5 years, right at 5 years, something like that.
Yeah.
And I was saying that I've known Joe just about as long. We've had that chat. I don't know how long the chat between us has been established, but
yeah.
And Sarah Dena did say you said to tell me hi. So if you're watching or you do watch, hi.
Hey, and Jenny.
Eddie and Jen. Hey. Oh, I think that might be Jen.
Eddie and Jen. Yeah.
I can't tell.
It's
Who's doing the typing, Eddie or Jen?
I'd almost bet Eddie.
Nice red heart shape. It's got to be Eddie.
Yeah. He sent an emoji. It comes up to us in chats.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so yeah, that was their first time meeting. But the rest of us got to meet her as well. So we're lucky in the sense we didn't have to wait 5 years. Thank you, Eddie and Jen.
Right.
So, But unfortunately, Dena couldn't stay for very long. But she did. She got to meet us, and
She
that was
stayed for a
really nice.
while. She stayed for
Yeah,
a while and realized how crazy we were, and she was like, "I'm out of here."
she did. I heard her say it. I was a member. Now, keep in
Well, I
mind.
kept like thinking, do I want to really be on the highway at
Yeah,
4? But I didn't want you guys to be rushing either,
right, right.
So I knew when you guys were having to leave, and I'm like, okay, that's in the middle.
Yeah,
I
it
was gonna
went
say
well, and
on the way out the door, I heard her say, "I really hate these people. I gotta go. I can't do this."
I gotta smoke a cigarette though before I go because my God, I'm on my
Yeah.
last nerve.
Lord. Yeah.
No,
Very genuine people. I love
Daryl
it.
said to
I
tell
love it.
you, Dena, that it was good to meet you.
Oh, it was awesome meeting you all, actually. It was amazing. First time I met anybody from online,
Mm-hmm.
Good thing we weren't a bunch of
much
crazy
less
people.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Tell them otherwise.
We all in it. It's
Don't
We
okay.
would have
forget.
had to change Airbnbs again. We would have been crazy people. I'll tell you that.
It was okay. So yes, so there's a story on that.
Uh-huh.
We talk all the time about how investigations don't necessarily go as planned or whatever, but man, from the get go, it's like what the crap. Um. So, anyways, I always had an Airbnb account, right? Not long ago, I took it off. I deleted my account or whatever, so I had to do a new one, and because we were going to St. Louis and we needed a place to stay. And it's much cheaper to do Airbnb than it is to get a motel and have to eat every single meal, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
And we found this great place. I mean, historically significant, a fantastic location, and not far from where we were investigating. Great and affordable, like super affordable. You know,
Mhm.
we reserve it. We paid the money, and and
2 nights before, wasn't it? Or
I think
3?
I think it was about no, because I think it was on a Monday, and we were going up on
Right
oh
after.
Eddie, I'm so sorry, honey.
I'm so very sorry,
I
Eddie.
knew
Oh,
she'd passed, but I didn't know your the services were today.
Prayers to you all.
yes.
Oh,
I'm sorry, baby doll. I'm so sorry to hear about your mom altogether.
Yeah. That's sad. I'm glad you came in, Eddie, but you didn't honestly have
yeah.
to under the
No, you
circumstances.
definitely
We
didn't.
all would have understood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we were supposed to check in on a Friday. It was a Monday, and the host decided to message me and say, "I'm going to tell you. This is what she said. Tell me how this all makes sense, everybody. I am not the owner. This place is no longer available. Find a new place to stay." That's all she
That was
said.
the message. Yeah.
That was it. I am not the owner. This is no longer available. Find a place to stay, another place to stay. So, needless to say, I did raise hell, of course, and
Wow.
Airbnb did assure me that she was facing serious consequences, including up to losing her account completely, because there was no reason
Mm.
for it, none. And so last minute, I'm scrambling to find us another place. Airbnb was very fantastic, though. I mean, they helped
Mhm.
me through the whole process. They even covered some of our excess pay that we would have to pay out of pocket. Not all of it, but most of it. And they did a great job. Uh, you know, but that one, I mean, that's how it started off. We had this
Yeah.
place reserved, and they
And,
just
and
dropped it.
there's more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then it
Yeah.
gets better. So I
Mhm.
sent the group up before me, of course, because I had to work or whatever. So they went up, and they got the place before I did. So, but luckily, I think no, I don't know that anybody in the group was on the messages between us, me and the host, because they couldn't get logged in. And so, but they showed up, and the AC was out in the freaking B&B. Okay, they're sitting
Did
there
not
in
work.
80 something degree weather, and it just kept getting hotter and hotter. By the time they finally got out of there, it was 91 degrees in that house.
Yeah,
And
brick buildings.
Yes.
yes, And
It
so,
absorbs the heat
yeah.
like a
But
sponge.
luckily, this particular host was much better. I mean, he literally, as soon as he saw that he wouldn't be able to get anybody out fast enough, he moved the entire group into another one of his homes. No questions
Okay.
asked, and it was AC.
Okay.
And yeah,
So
so
he owned multiple Airbnb locations in that
Right.
yes,
area. Nice.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
So that's how we ended up in the one that you came to visit us in.
That was number 3.
That was number 3.
Well, the problem was when we got into the first one that the AC wasn't working, they said they were
Yeah.
going to have somebody come out. Us stupidly unpacked the cars, put the food in the fridge, the whole 9 yards. We said, we're hungry, but it's so hot. We don't know how long before he's going to get out here. We're going to order pizza. So we ordered pizza. Then he contacts us and said he can't come till tomorrow. And we were like, we're so out of here.
Hell
As soon as
no.
we repack everything and load it, and then we got to wait on the pizza. But we did, and we got over there, and of course, the air was on in the place, and it was cool, and we immediately sat down and ate.
And everybody went,
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
So
and
then-
Liz, you guys came in what time, Liz? Around 8 o'clock, wasn't it?
I think so, something like that.
Yeah.
Because it was after I got off work, I had to go pick up Ruben and my stuff, and then we had to drive an hour to pick up Steven, and then it was a 2-hour drive to St. Louis. So
at least it was still light out.
it was, yep. And then we had a scare when we finally got to the investigation spot. The owner told us that she accidentally double booked, and
Yes.
we're like, oh crap, because
You're just
like,
you're just
set
hitting
the
all
tables up.
of it,
Let's
right?
get going.
yes. But you know
Damn.
what? She was a very nice lady too. She sat down
Yes,
with
she
us
was.
and interviewed, and she gave us like take homes things.
Yeah, she gave us
Um,
pins that you put on your shirt, and
I've been to the McPike Mansion.
yeah, it was interesting. The only thing I can tell you guys, you go
Okay, now
down
I
in
wanna
there,
know.
you go down in that storage. Be sure and check your chair before you sit down. They said the chairs are wet. I'm thinking like a dew type of wet.
Oh, I'm thinking spiders. That's where my mind.
We're talking puddles in these chairs. And of course, I plop my big butt down, and I
I
have
did too. I
water
didn't care.
midway up my back, all the way to my knees. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm glad
Well,
I got to watch the electric wires, I'm going to
I-
fly.
Hey, you can't blame me. I said to bring a spare pair of
Yes,
pants.
you did, and I did, but I didn't bring it to the mansion. It's at the Airbnb.
That's exactly where you should have brought them, though.
and then by the end of it, like Daryl said, we were so wound up on getting stuff packed up and getting back to the house or whatever that we drove off with the keys to the house.
And
We had to
she's
turn back
screaming.
around.
She's screaming at Andrea, and poor Andrea's scared to death. And she's like, "You gotta get back here! Give her the key."
She's like,
And
"You
I
were
don't
supposed to
blame her.
call me when
I
the
know
keys
some
back." I'm like,
possessed lady
"Yes."
is running after us. I don't know what's wrong with her, but she's yelling. We better get a move on.
She was
So
saying
my question
pee,
is,
and I
Vicky,
thought she was saying pee, and it was terrible.
Oh,
Vicky,
goodness.
have we announced?
What'd you think of the hills over there?
Oh,
What?
it's a total different change. I'm
The
like, St. Louis
hills.
is so like this, and then you get to Alton, and so like,
In San Francisco over there. I was like,
Yes.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I liked Alton. I did.
so my question though is,
I
Vicky,
love
have we announced yet, or has Global Ghost Hunt announced yet where we were investigating before we say? Because you said down in the cellar. Nobody knows what we're talking about. You were describing.
Okay. Yeah, they have. Matter of fact, Matt had me on and interviewed me and asked me. And I
Okay.
told him that we were going to investigate for McPike Mansion. and that we was going to pre-record it.
Okay.
Well, we just
I
have
couldn't
to.
remember if we had said
Yeah.
anything yet or not.
Yeah.
So
And that's it.
when she
Alton,
says,
I did make a mistake though and tell him Alton, Missouri, and then I was like, "Oh my God, no! Alton, Illinois is where McPike Mansion
that's
is."
right. I remember that now.
Yeah.
So, and that's why she says, so if you guys decide to go do McPike, if it is super hot outside, okay,
Yeah.
if it is very hot outside and humid, and you go down in the cellar
Bring a fan.
into the wine cellar, you will get soaked. Period. It was foggy in a room, an indoor room full of fog.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
It was naturally air conditioned. It was fantastic.
That's a geological
Isn't there
thing.
like 4 rooms down there, Liz? Isn't there like
yeah,
4
so you
rooms?
walk in, there's 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and then a cellar, and then like a hallway that I would call a room.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
And she had told Liz that down there where the wine cellar is was where they'd gotten a lot of activity. So,
Well, I heard there was a child down there and you should bring a ball.
Oh, no?
I should have given you some balls.
I didn't know anything
Like a
about
ball
it, but
ball.
I did have it
Not a
there.
cat
I
ball,
did
but
have the
big as a
toys
cat
there. It was in that big bag, Liz. Remember the
And
big
and
one?
Oh, okay.
Sharon, the owner, did confirm that there was a child that died there. Well, she didn't say
Really?
there. The family did have a child that passed away from teething.
Okay.
From
And
teething.
there's graves in the back, Dena. I don't know if you know that. There is graves, and she said
There's what?
graves.
Yes. Yes.
And they said that there was
Yeah.
4 headstones at one time, but they're down to 1 because people have walked off with them.
Of course they did.
So,
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think I saw that on somebody's. It might have been the
mhm.
freaking Ghost Adventures or
But
something.
it was
But
good.
it was
I
almost like
enjoyed it. It was different,
Yeah.
you know, and I really hope we can get her some help because it's just her doing this.
Yeah.
And before I forget,
That's-
Andrea came.
Hey, Andrea.
I don't know if you've seen, but Andrea came in. So,
Yeah.
So here's the thing about this particular home, everybody who's watching. This is a beautiful historic home. It's on the Historic National Registry, I think she said. But she and her husband have owned the house since 1994. And in 98, when she had a restorer come out and estimate how much it would cost to restore it back to its former glory, in 98, they were looking at $1.something million. Okay.
there's a puzzle of it, a picture.
Oh, that is so cool.
And so she is needing financial help.
Yes.
We made it a point during the interview to ask her where people could donate and help her fund it because there's no way she's one person. Her husband is not very well, and so she's doing it all on her own. And literally the restoration, everything, she's doing it herself. And she is just one lady. And so, and if we don't get her the financial help, if people don't in this community don't come together and try to help this woman somehow, share it out, do whatever you can, type situation, I don't know how long she'll be able to hang on to it because it will eventually crumble
Right.
without the restoration done.
Well, she's managed to get
Yeah.
the floor joists in. She has managed to get some of the main floor joists upstairs in. And she's been doing the moldings around the windows on the outside. And she just started doing the, I believe, back door around it with the scroll work type of thing.
Yep.
And, but it's
It's a
all,
beautiful
and I
place.
seen something where she had advertised, she found out someplace where she can get the doorknobs and locks and stuff for the place. Original looking ones. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
Pickers. American pickers.
Yeah. We'll go down to the
yes,
local one.
Daryl does make a point. If you go, you cannot go on the second or third floors. They are still under construction.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Eddie, yes, they did do some restoration to the home, and it may have caused some of that to activate. From the sounds of it, though, with the owner, it seems like they have always kind of been there though, and
Mhm.
but I don't know that it was a direct linkage to the restoration at all.
And
This,
all that they came across is not aggressive. It's
yes,
not
everything
aggressive.
is super kind. Um, so the thing is, though, during the interview, we found out also. I'm sure that we could probably Google this, but I didn't Google before we went, everyone. So just so you know, I'm shocked by a
Right.
lot of the things. Was Henry McPike, the owner of that home, was a big political influence in the 1800s. He was
Yeah.
actually personal friends with Abraham Lincoln. And they, so regarding the Underground Railroad situation, she said that, of course, the home wasn't built until 1869. The Civil War ended in 1865. But she said that there were rumors that the property, even though the home wasn't there, was still used as part of the Underground Railroad during the Civil War, um, to hide, the enslaved. And she did not. I don't know that she knows, Daryl. That's I don't, because they're so destroyed that I don't think anybody really knows.
I assume they were family
I do
members.
too. So here's the thing. She did confirm.
That's just what they did back
She did
then.
confirm that there were 3 deaths on the property, 3 total. Now,
Oh,
wasn't there 3 headstones at one point, and they're down to 1 now, right?
4.
Okay, so maybe the one that didn't pass away on the property, which I believe might have been the toddler, but she never confirmed if that baby would, died on the property or not. But that is a fascinating story. I don't remember, Vicky, if you're the one who told me or if Sharon did, but that the toddler passed away and it was listed as
Sharon.
teething. Okay, teething was the cause of death. It was surmised that back in the day they used to use a poison, I guess,
Mhm.
that would help numb the gums, and they're thinking that the child got too much of the poison, and the log.
well, that back then they used formaldehyde as a preservative in milk.
Yeah.
So,
Ruben just confirmed because
yeah.
he was there. It was an opioid. What? Say it again. Solognum.
Laudanum. Yes. Laudanum.
Laudanum.
Oh,
Yeah.
Laudanum.
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 That's opium,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
It is.
Or opium is part of the.
It's an
Yeah.
opiate. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the concoction of the cocktail.
Eddie says they may
Ugh.
have been there, but when you do a restoration, this tends to kind of aggravate some spirits because, like an autistic person, some spirits don't like change. 100%. We have
Well,
seen
she
it.
is trying to restore it to its original place. She isn't changing anything. She's trying to even uh, get the same wallpaper and everything. So it's not like,
The woman of the house is thrilled about that.
yes. And now, wasn't there a story? Now, Liz, you'll have to tell it about, what's her name? Lucinda?
Are you talking about
The
the
matriarch.
matriarch? I
Yes.
do believe she said her name was Lucinda. She
Right.
is
Go
the
ahead.
mother. She is the mother of Henry. And Sharon, the owner, did refer to her as the matriarch of the family. And she was very adamant about us introducing ourselves to her. So she introduced myself and Ruben, who were there during the interview, to her to ensure.
It's only respectful.
Yes, exactly. And I made it a point
That's mama house.
to. So we actually conducted the Estes method again this time, but this time we included our new old member, Yvonne, and she had never done the Estes. Normally, I'm the one who's blindfolded and do the listening. We had her do it, and I asked the questions. And I feel like, of course, we have not reviewed the footage or anything like this, but I can tell you this: I don't want to be blindfolded and earmuffed anymore. I like the questions because the interaction was fantastic. I feel like I was literally talking to Henry McPike because
Oh,
I
wow.
was just conversating, just talking and hoping that he would come to me. There was I asked about a servant, if she was there. I believe her name might have been Sarah, and yes, that you're right, Eddie. Sometimes just doing
Mhm.
something in the
Yeah.
house stirs them up.
Yeah, and if they don't know who it is, especially.
Right. But whenever
Yeah, he has not been happy with how the house has been treated since,
right,
because he was basically the architect.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, it they definitely had some damage, and people got in there and spray painted on the walls and stuff.
it's
And
been vandalized.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, so I specifically called out the house servant. I wanted to know if she was there with us because, of course, she would be a great link to anything and everybody because she's seen everything, heard everything, was a part of everything.
Right.
But just about, if I remember right, about the time that I called on her, Yvonne, who couldn't hear me or see anything, specifically said female voice. She didn't know what anybody was saying, so of course we got to slow those results down to see if we can make out what they're saying. But there was a female response. And then when I conversated about something else or whatever, and I was trying to call upon Henry himself, she would respond, male voice. I asked a direct question. And she would say, male voice. And then at one point, a female came back on and she goes, 3-6. I asked what year he died whenever I got that response. And I said, I can't remember, what year you passed away or maybe how old you were or something like that. I couldn't remember my question, and I couldn't remember the actual answer. The response, though, from a female was 3-6. Unfortunately, I don't know what that would be because he definitely didn't die, in 1836.
In 1936.
1936, I think, would have been much too later because he was 70 or 80 years old at the time, and he built the home in 1869.
69. That's what I was thinking. It was 69. Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think we need to do a little more research to see if there is a correlation between his age or his death and 36, unless she was not following the conversation and decided to talk about something else. I don't. Maybe she just saw like, hey, I'm 36.
It could have been. Well, you said it. She said 3-6 or 6-3.
3-6.
Okay. Well, that would be
3-6.
March the 6th, maybe.
That's a good question.
See if he died on March the 6th.
That's what Daryl said too. March 6th. There's a good chance. Maybe that's it. So, like I said, we got to look.
The family lived in this. They I guess the family lived there until 1936.
Possibly.
The McPike family?
That's off of the McPikeMansion.com site.
Now we got to kind of watch how much we say because the show doesn't show until October, guys.
Right.
So we don't want to get too descriptive.
Right. Leave a little something.
Yeah. There was a lot of interesting stuff happen, but what I was
Thank you, Eddie. We'll see you later, okay? You try to have a good night.
See you later, Eddie.
Take care, Eddie. Bless.
You're in my prayers.
It says,
what?
It's because he puts an emoji. Are you talking about the chat?
No, she's reading off the McPike website, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says the house was built in 1869 by architect Lucas, oh my goodness, Pfeifenberger. Original owner of the mansion was Henry Guest McPike. The McPike family owned 15 acres of land, then known as Mount Lookout Park. Ooh, I bet that's the park where they got the gazebo and they have an orchestra that plays there like once a week or something in the summer. Anywho, here McPike, a horticulturist, perfected his McPike grape. So they grew grapes.
I was going to say he came up with his own breed of grapes, and then he turned around and he made his own wine. It was McPike wine.
Well, that would explain the damn cellars. It's so big.
Yes, that's exactly it.
The family lived in their country home until 1936. So this was their country home. Like they didn't like. Yeah.
But 1936.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited.
Look how the skeptic reacting.
I loved asking the questions. I'm telling you, because it actually it's so exciting, because I know that I talk. I know that I am a talker. I don't shut the hell up ever. It's perfect for me. And so, like, to hear that I whenever I'm doing this and I'm all, how I am. I don't believe crap until it happens to me.
Right. Yep.
But if I'm sitting there talking and directly speaking to what I think is Henry McPike, and then suddenly she's like, male voice. And then I'm like, what year, did you pass away or how old you were or something? Like I said, I don't remember exactly what I asked. And then she says, female voice, 3-6. And then you go and confirm, that, hey, the family actually lived there until 1936. And I'm just like, I'm going to stab myself in the eye because this is
It
exciting.
was the first thing that came up too. I didn't have to. I just did my search, and that was like the first thing that came up. So,
and I intentionally did not look at anything before we went to this because I didn't want to know too much. Unfortunately, the interview process told me a lot.
You're gonna learn.
But luckily, I was the only one that participated besides Ruben filming, but none of the rest of the group knew this. Not even Yvonne, who said the number 3-6. So
nice.
Just putting it out there.
I can tell you kind of a coincidence that's happened all day today. And I had made knowledge of it to you earlier. I got up this morning and there was a text message on my phone from a Lucinda Simpleton. And I thought, really? It's been a long time since I heard that name, but all of a sudden there's a Lucinda Simpleton. And I went in and I didn't even respond to him, but, I went on. So I had to contact my health insurance today, which we won't even start to talk about that conversation. The lady that answered my call, her name was Lucinda Myers. And I'm like, seriously? I asked her twice just to make sure I was hearing it right. So then...
What was Henry McPike's mother's name?
Oh, no.
Go ahead.
Google.
Not Lucinda.
Okay.
You're very close.
But
Lydia.
I just found what?
It was Lydia.
Oh.
Okay. You said you thought it was Lucinda, and that night I said, that's kind of an odd name. I did know somebody with that name that, it's been forever since I talked to him and everything. And then today this started in, and I'm like, what in the heck is the deal with Lucinda? There's something about this Lucinda thing. So,
hi, Wendy girl.
Right.
Hey, Wendy.
His dad had a cool name though. I forgot about this. So his first name is John.
Hey, Wendy girl.
And but his middle name is Mountain.
Mountain.
John Mountain McPike.
Wow.
I thought it was so cool. I was like, who named your kid Mountain?
Oh, look at her kitty.
No.
Bella, right?
Yeah.
Come here.
Anyway, this was an exciting investigation. We won't be able to review much or anything like that yet because simply we have to submit to GGH our hour and a half, of course, and then we'll go in and start really looking at stuff. But
I
dig in.
That's my great kitty. He's my bad boy. Got to get him in.
Oh, he's got an apple head.
He's got a raccoon head.
Yes, he's got a white stripe. Yeah, he's got the raccoon face.
I love it. Oh,
yeah,
he's adorable.
He is either going on 12 or a little over 12.
Oh well, he's still
I don't know where my 20-something-year-old kitty is.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Every time she goes missing, I'm all like, where's she at?
Pinsky, it's not like if you call her, they come. Meow.
When I shut that bedroom door at night. Good God.
And then you see the paws underneath the door.
She does. Yeah. She lays down and puts one eyeball in. She's...
Do you ever watch those short videos about the cats with the people who have the cameras in their home?
Mm.
And
Yes.
while they're at work, they'll like their cat's getting into something and they yell something through the camera and the cat like freaks
It's
out.
like takes off, or they're like, I
Oh,
didn't
that's
do
right, thumbnail.
that. Yeah.
Thumbnail. 3, 2, 1.
Oh Lord.
So anyway.
So what kind of pizza did y'all get? Now my curiosity is piqued. Did I see Domino's?
Yes, we
That's
did.
like sacrilege in St. Louis.
Yeah.
So now you
We
can't go
got
back and say you had
Domino's.
St. Louis pizza.
It was the closest place to where we were at, and we didn't want to wait
Oh.
16 hours, you know.
They didn't have an emos.
I didn't see one close.
I don't like
Girl
emos,
is
but
actually
that's
the
what
one
we
that
got.
looked at it.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Don't
That's
come for
St.
me,
Louis
St. Louis.
pizza.
Don't come for me. But it is nasty.
Yeah, some people, you either love Provel cheese or you just don't.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
so you
I
know
do.
what
I like the cheese. It's the other shit I don't like.
I don't. I feel like this is a St. Louis thing, but it might have been a Chicago thing. Godfathers, though. I like Godfathers.
Okay,
We had a
that's when the
Godfather's in
pan, the
Kansas
deep
City.
dish.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had that in Kansas City. I used to love it. They had so many different kinds of pizza
They're
there.
still around, but like the U.S., but they're so few and far between.
Yeah.
Ours here at the lake, we have one, and it's in a gas station of all things.
What, Buc-ee's?
No.
Sorry, Buc-ee's is everything else.
I hate that store. That's the dumbest store they've ever created.
It's
As
like
you
the
notice,
Walmart of
Liz
gas
doesn't
stations.
like a lot of stuff.
It made the local news. It's a gosh dang gas station.
It's the Walmart of gas stations. Yes,
Yeah.
it's scary. It's too much. I won't go in. QT is hard for me to go in. It's like, oh my God, like, is it Starbucks in here? What the hell? People all getting their breakfast and shit and mixing their whatever concoctions. Like, all right.
Yeah.
I just need some
Chicken
gas
bacon
on
ranch
pump
from
9.
where?
Okay.
Where?
Do y'all take cash still? That's my question. Or do I
What
have to
chicken bacon
tap my
ranch, baby?
card?
Gerald got chicken bacon ranch and other ones.
I didn't get a piece of the chicken bacon. There was a chicken bacon ranch pizza.
Yes, and it was
Girl, there's
good.
everything kind of pizza.
We got
You
supreme,
name
we
it.
got chicken bacon ranch, we got
Yeah.
meat
They
pizza.
got like 3 or 4
more
different
meat.
sauces.
Yeah.
They got the
And
Hawaiian. of
Hawaiian.
course.
Hawaiian was the fourth one. I was trying to remember.
I think Domino's was
It
the
was
first to come
Ham
up
and
with that.
jalapeno.
And jalapeno what?
It was one of the pieces was ham and jalapeno. But nobody told me there was a chicken bacon ranch. That shit was gone before I got there or something.
No, it was there because
I
Reuben
didn't-
ate some of it. Reuben ate
ate
some
You
of
were
it.
late. You were tardy to the party, Liz.
I bet he ate the rest of it.
No, I know. I don't know. There was quite a bit of it there. But he did eat some of it. I do know that. But
Oh, Ruben's in for some
And
trouble
I ate
now.
two
Oh,
pieces.
okay, Ruben. Ruben did it.
Sorry. Hate to be you.
It was not.
Hate to be
Yeah.
you.
Ruben said there was still some the next day too. How did I miss this?
I don't know.
I wonder if
It
it's
was
because it was so meaty. I didn't know what it was. You know, because you know how I am about meat. But I do like
Oh.
chicken.
The
bacon.
cheese was
You
outstanding.
might have looked at it and
was
been like, what the
good.
hell is that? Just close the lid.
Yeah, because like I don't do a lot of meat.
Yeah.
Uh
Joe,
It
you're
is.
saying you got a
brisket
brisket
sandwich.
sandwich?
Sucked.
from Buc-ee's. They have really good brisket
Oh,
sandwiches.
okay. I was like, okay, that's nice.
But-
I didn't know what I was
literally-
talking about.
Did y'all hear that or just me?
I did hear a
it. No, I don't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can
Was that
hear
our
it now.
warning? Was that the warning siren or some shit?
That was my thumbnail. Okay.
Oh,
Anyway, Bucky's
Oh,
though
my
is
goodness.
so massive. I think it was Wendy Girl that asked. I've never been to a Bucky's, so it is though. It's like it's overrated gas station. It just is. It's
Mhm.
just they got carts in it though. It's so overrated. They feel like you can just go. You may not in North Carolina. It's a Texas thing, so I think it's really just primarily in the Midwest at this point.
well,
Like it
there's your
originated.
answer. It's a Texas thing. Well, you didn't even need to explain anything else. Everything's big in Texas,
It is
and they
massive.
got some crazy
It's
shit
like
in Texas.
Yeah, and doesn't it have like 30 gas pumps?
Oh
like
my god!
100 gas pumps.
I was,
Like
I,
literally.
I was thinking there was like 30 to 50 gas pumps out front.
Boy,
or
I'd hate to
something.
have to fill their tanks.
How many gas pumps are in a Bucky's?
Here she is, Google.
Between 80 and 120.
There you go.
I can't
The
even
average
picture
is
that
around
shit.
100.
Good
Oh, it's in
lord!
Florida too, so it's spreading. It'll probably
Yeah,
be
see,
coming
they're
up.
crazy in Florida too.
Do me a favor though, Wendy girl. Do not go. It's all hype. So dumb. A wall of beef jerky. I love beef jerky, but come on. A wall of it.
Appreciate about it.
Look
There's
at
a
her
wall
face.
of beef jerky.
Yeah,
Yes.
wall of beef jerky.
Okay. Look at she's
Well,
going
now
to
I'm
she's going to
intrigued.
Bucky's. She's going to Bucky's.
There ain't no Bucky's here. So,
There's a Wally's. I wish I
Wendy
got
says
Wally's.
that's a lot of gas.
we don't have Wally's up here.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
Where?
Going out of St. Louis
Going
On
out of
I-
St. Louis.
on I-44 going toward Eureka. It's in St. Louis though. Just on the
Oh,
outskirts.
okay. Yeah, that's an area I'm not familiar with.
On the way out of town yesterday, we stopped at White Castle's for Daryl.
That tastes just as crappy, don't it?
I would just like to point out he thanked us profusely for stopping, and I tried to assure him we would have stopped even if he didn't want to. We never go to St. Louis without hitting White Castle. That's blasphemous.
Yes.
Why
it
would you
is.
go to Kansas City or St. Louis? Well, Kansas City too. They used to have them anyway.
Yeah.
Why would you go there and not stop? You know. Oh, Daryl's
Well,
right.
we
We
had-
stopped at White Castles. He's a little delayed, I think.
Yeah.
I remember when their sliders were a dime.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Speaking
tell
of which,
you.
okay, yeah, a dime. I got 2 sliders yesterday. 2 sliders with a side and a drink, and it was $10.
Oh, it's
You're
cheaper
charging
than
me
that
for
up
a
here.
full-size burger.
I get
We
4
bought it at
single
the One
burgers
by
and a
Six
stack
Flags.
of fry, and it's under $10.
It was ridiculous.
You got screwed at the castle. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I did get the 1921. That's what I got. So they added lettuce
Oh.
and tomato, and that just that upcharged $10.
Oh, you're one of
Yeah.
those that wants a salad on your burger? Okay.
I love that. If I didn't have to eat meat, I wouldn't.
Oh,
I
okay.
know somebody's up there going, you don't have to. I can't afford to eat
Yeah.
just meat and just veggies and fruit. It's too expensive. So I have.
I know
to
a lot
eat
of
meat
people
because
that just eat mainly
pork and
chicken.
chicken's cheap.
That's
Yeah.
my friend Lisa. That's basically all she eats is chicken.
I
Good, high
do.
protein. Hey,
I eat a lot of chicken and pork because it's affordable.
Speaking
I
of
still got
chicken,
2 racks of ribs to cook up.
speaking
like
of
ribs.
chicken, when you got up there, the pizza that I ended up eating was the bacon chicken ranch. And I did eat a slice of the Hawaiian, but I mainly ate the chicken bacon ranch. Then the next day, I got up in the morning and I had to take medicine. So I just grabbed me a slice of rotisserie chicken, which we had to make sandwiches out of. I just ate a slice of it. And then, of course, Dena, I made the goulash.
Yes.
And I ate some of that. And then before we left to go investigate, I made a sandwich of the rotisserie chicken. Then we got back, and I made half a sandwich of the rotisserie chicken.
It's good.
And then I got up Sunday morning, and I got a piece of chicken, lunch meat, so I could take my medicine. And then I get home last night, and Jesse's like, Mama, I ordered pizza. I ordered barbecue chicken. So tonight,
Awesome, son. Awesome.
yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, that's Thanksgiving. You know, it wasn't his fault. He had no idea.
Oh,
So
yeah.
tonight he said, "What are we going to get?" Because we had a late appointment. I didn't even get home till like 5:30, and he's like, "What are we going to get for dinner?" I said, "I don't give a shit as long as it isn't chicken." That's no chicken, you know.
Was that a Brussels sprout? I love those, and it's pretty
I do
hard to
too.
find anybody who likes them.
A lot of butter. I like
The
them too.
smaller they are, the better. The baby Brussels sprouts, as opposed to when you
Hold on.
buy fresh and they're huge. The baby Brussels sprouts are sweet. They're not bitter. Those
Look
are
how
small.
tiny.
She's
Yeah.
got the good ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are just steamed with a little bit of pepper. I think he tried to put salt on it, but I don't taste that.
Oh, I just throw butter.
Daryl's saying fish
This
is
is bad.
good.
Yes, fish
Yeah.
is always yummy.
If
That's
it's
the one
cooked
meat I don't
right.
think I could cut out of my life ever is fish. I would be
Yeah.
pescatarian.
I would, as long as it's cooked right. There's a lot of
Well, as
fish.
long as it's
that's
cooked.
cooked. Yeah. I'm not a
I don't do
sushi
no
person
sushi.
at all.
I love sushi.
Yeah. It was so funny, Liz. We was going
That's
down the
dairy.
sidewalk or down the side road headed for White Castles. And Daryl thought we was coming up on it before we actually did.
We
And he
did.
says,
We passed the one he thought we were going to.
right. Well, it wasn't there no more.
No,
There's
it
a
was.
shoot. No, it wasn't. And he freaked out. And he was like, where did it go? And I said, they've got a sushi shop. And they do. They've got a sushi place in there now where it used to be.
Uh-oh.
And he was
Well,
freaking out.
A White Castle sitting on the left-hand side of I-44. That's the one my mom used to take us to when we were kids all the time. It's still there. So I thought that was the one he was talking about.
No, it's right there. You pass, come up on Six Flags.
Yeah,
It's right
past it.
there.
Oh,
Just
damn.
past the flag on the left.
Well, no, he
Or
was
before.
he was looking at it, but it wasn't there. And I said, no, I think it's on down because when we came into St. Louis, I seen it, and I was thinking at the time that looks different. Maybe they
It's
did
a
a
new-
improvement
remodel.
on it or something.
Yeah, I could say it's a newer one there on the right-hand side. But the one on the left, it was still there, Vicky. I promise. Because I saw it, and I was like, well, we're not going to go to that one because it's still too close to town. I'm going to go further out and hit the Eureka one. And that's where
Daryl
I
looked
went to.
for it. Daryl, did you see it? Come on,
Uh-oh.
answer.
We need confirmation.
I know you're there in the chat. Now watch him be gone now. Yeah.
Probably.
He's going to act like he was gone because he ain't going to get involved in that.
That's some women shit.
Yeah. It was there, though, because I almost went to that one, and then I was like, no, let's go out a little bit further. And that was the one my mom used to take us to when we were kids all the time.
Uh-huh.
But
Hmm.
And
Did
yes,
you put
we're
salt?
eating.
Anything? Ruben's a white boy. He made dinner tonight.
Right?
What? I'm a white boy. No one told me I was white.
He didn't see it.
Mm.
But anyway. All right, we've done this for an hour.
Yeah.
Liz has been waiting that hour. Get her
Well, I don't
done.
like to go over
Yeah.
too long because, everybody will stop watching anyway. So
Yeah, everybody would.
I was starting to eat, and
We'll
then
get
Liz
there.
was like, got 2 minutes. Where is it? I said, I'm trying to eat, I'm still eating. But
I haven't eaten today. This is the first time I'm eating, so I'm
Me
not
too.
waiting.
Damn.
Me too.
I had a burger.
That sounds really good right now.
Oh,
That's actually what I'm
probably
eating.
not the one I had. It
You
wasn't
having burgers
plant based or anything funky, but
Mm.
still.
I got a burger from Whiskey's, Big Whiskey's. It's good.
Oh, that looks really good though.
Yep.
Daryl answered you, whatever that meant. No,
I
he
seen
said
the building
the
that was
building.
closed on the same side, but before we got to the one we stopped at. Yes, that's what he's talking about.
correction.
On the same side though.
Where there once was a White Castle,
No.
it is no mo.
Maybe there's another one I don't know about them.
They're
I don't know.
scattered. Who knows?
True. And
We'll
Kansas
just
City
see.
used to have them. I don't know if they still have them anymore, but the one we used to stop up there, it was like in Grandview area. It closed.
In Kansas City,
Mm-hmm.
I used to live there. Then I moved to Belton, which is just the next town south.
Right.
You know, there's a group of Mormons that believe that I think it's John Smith, the son of Joseph Smith, because his theory is the Garden of Eden is 30 miles outside of Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
Independence.
And that's when
Independent.
Jesus comes back. That's where he's heading. He's not going to go to the
They
Mesopotamia.
built a big temple where he's
Jerusalem.
supposed to land on it. They built a big temple.
He's going to visit 30 miles outside of Kansas City, Missouri. And I guess everybody thinks Jesus is a fan of barbecue and crack.
Evidently.
What?
Because that's what you're going to find 30 miles outside of Kansas City, Missouri.
I have you know, Dena, that's where I grew up.
Well, it wasn't like
It's
that
30
then.
miles east of Kansas City. No, it wasn't that way back then.
Okay. You
They
grew
Trying
up
to
in the
cover
garden.
her butt. Listen to her trying to cover
So,
her butt.
We need to point it
It
out
wasn't
though.
like that
The
back
Mormons,
then.
we
We
need to
didn't
point
have
it
all
out
this
though
crap
because
back then.
the Mormons very specifically called out Independence, Missouri. Little Miss
Oh.
over here, Vicky, is from Independence, Missouri.
Independence, Missouri. And for the record, I was born a Mormon and baptized in the Mormon church. But we left
You've
the
been
Mormon
through
church. We left the Mormon church when I was 5. So
I tried. I went to Catholic private school, high school, and one girl was a Mormon that went there, and so she had a crush on one of the, I don't even know what the hell they call it, one of the young boys,
I can't.
a missionary, and so the guys came over to her house and were like, trying to convert, doing the sales pitch. And I was like, wow, I don't understand this. And I remember talking to them about the Trinity, and that's about it. Everything went.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I tried. I couldn't. But it's the same with Wicca. I tried that too, and nope. I don't get it. It's all right, though.
That's a little more understanding
I don't have to.
than Mormon. Mormons comes up with some ideas, and I'm like, where on earth are they getting that? You think about it, they wrote their own Bible in a sense. So
Pretty much. Although I do like their theory that when they die, they're like reborn on another planet, which almost sounds like another theory that when we die, in essence, we actually, our energy becomes the universe.
yeah.
So I'm like, because I mean, I never understood why people are always looking up. I mean, I get it. There's shit up
I'm
in the
watching
sky
you,
to look at, but when you pray, you look up. It's like, okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
well, maybe.
Liz is sitting there making smirkish looks.
Yeah, she's like, shut up. We need to end the show.
No, I don't mind at all. I just like listening to people's theories, and I like listening. I like philosophical discussions. So
I studied world religions, and I just find them all fascinating. My
Yeah.
favorite is Hinduism. I find that
Well,
religion just science based. It's all kinds of everything, and it's crazy. Like there's
so
probably a god or goddess for every day of the year. That's a
mhm,
lot. It's a
yes.
lot. I wrote a research paper in college about it. I think my professor gave me an A minus just because of out of sympathy. She was like, "You would pick the hardest topic," and I'm like, "Well, yeah."
It's the
The
best
worship
topic.
practices of Hinduism. This will be a breeze.
Yeah.
Now,
And how
No,
many times did you rewrite it before you turned it
I
in?
know. And even back then, there were no updated books like to use as sources. They were like from the late '60s, early '70s, and this was like in the '90s. Well, early '90s, but the '90s nonetheless. So yeah, I was pissed about that. I'm like, nothing new, really? At the library, really? Guess they didn't feel the
You're
need to
lucky
update
we
some
got them
stuff. I don't know.
nowadays.
um,
Yeah,
I think it now Hinduism is primarily an Indian religion, correct?
yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think that whole culture and their ceremonies and such are just so beautiful.
It's yeah. Oh, the wedding. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, even South Asia, like Pakistan, even they do that tattooing. I forget what it's called.
Henna. Henna.
Hap-
Henna. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
pretty cool.
Mhm.
Yep.
The
Uh,
only issue I have with it is their arranged marriages stuff.
They, even though everybody's like Gandhi, Gandhi, they still have the caste system that never went away. And
Yeah.
yeah, definitely, they still
I
have
would have
arranged marriage.
issues. I would have issues with that.
well,
And it's like the whiter your skin, they're kind of racist over there. It's the whiter your skin, the better quality person you are, and the darker your skin, where they can almost look African.
Mhm.
No, those are the ones that usually don't have a dowry, and are arranged marriage is the darker skinned. But
Wow.
yeah, they're always looked down upon.
that actually makes sense though. If we think back in the medieval times or whatever, those of wealth would not be out in the farms working. They would be
Right,
inside. They would be paler. Then you
Yeah.
have, the workers in
Yeah.
the sun. They're darker. They don't
trying
get the
outside.
money.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. I can see that
See,
going
they might
from
be
that
able to
view.
have their own salt, but they can make salt. That's about it. I don't know.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, the sciencey part is kind of cool because there's like pictures of like flying machines, kind of like Da Vinci did
Uh
his
huh.
sketches. And there's all
Hmm.
kinds of stuff like energy created things that produce energy,
Hmm.
whereas
And that's
Christianity
So
is so
I
not
always have
science based.
questioned how much stuff has came away from being paranormal starting out, has ascended from it, you know. Um, like when we have talked about different dimensions and things like that,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
we have had all kinds of conversations like that, haven't we, Dena?
Oh, yeah.
And Joe. Yeah.
And then my brain wants
Yeah.
to go kablooey.
Yeah. Yeah. It fills up and we start getting headaches and we're like, okay, it's time to go to bed. Go to sleep. We talk until late
That's
in the
enough.
night. I haven't done it lately. Yeah. But yeah,
I
it's
was actually kind of hoping, and I did ask one paranormal person this evening because today is I'm going to call it the death anniversary of Robin Williams. He passed away today in
oh,
2014, and I was kind of trying to see if somebody would do a spirit box for Robin. Haven't found anybody
yeah.
yet. I'm not gonna do it because I can't hear squat. But I wanted a
Vicky.
professional.
My speaker's not working. Remember?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, just
okay.
plug in the headphones and stick them up to your computer. Just be like, here you go. Listen, everyone.
You hear that?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't realize it had been that long.
I
But I
know.
guess it
Yeah,
has
no, I didn't
been
either.
quite a while. Wow. But
Hmm.
no, I'm not one when people die to chase after them, so to speak.
I was going to say, that makes me
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
To
I've been
me,
seeing a
it,
lot
it
of people
feels like
chasing Ozzy
I'm
Osbourne.
bothering them. Yeah. I'm not putting anybody down that does it. I just don't personally like
Right.
doing it because after the pass, we don't know what they're experiencing when they first pass,
They
And
could be very
here we are.
confused.
Where are you at? Can you come talk to
Yeah.
us? What's it like where you're at? I don't
Like,
like
let
doing
them
that.
settle in.
Yeah.
And I also theorize that sometimes if somebody has passed and they have the choice to stay behind and that's their choice, but I feel like also, what if when we call upon them, we are actually pulling them from the other side when they didn't want to be here? I
Right.
worry about that sort of thing. I do it, but I do it lightly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so, like, if somebody has passed away, and I don't just sit there and go, oh, for instance, let's just use Robin Williams. I'm not going to be all like, Robin Williams, 10
Right.
years ago today, you passed away. You were here, I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
because what if he's at peace, and
Yeah. I would tell them, it's been 10 years ago today, say specifically. If you're around and would like to communicate with us, come talk to us, and just leave it at that. As far as me summons
Yeah.
him or what have you. Wendy Girl says Robin Williams was a great actor, and yes, he
Sure was.
was.
Yes, he's
Yeah,
That's why
phenomenal.
he was a
his
good
loss was so
comedian
sad.
too. He's a very good comedian
Improv. Oh
too.
my God. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, he was a true loss.
Yes.
Yep.
And some of these
It
damn
was a
musicians need to
surprise to
stop.
me. It was a surprise to me how he left the world, but
Yeah, I get it though.
yeah,
He knew
Now,
after
he
I
saw his
read it,
future.
but
I
Yeah.
would say, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't Bruce Willis have the same thing going on right now that Robin
I
Williams
don't
had?
think so.
It's that type of dementia that
Oh, yeah, it is I don't know if it's the same
yeah, they
type, but
said at
yeah.
this point Bruce Willis has forgotten that he was even a famous actor at this
Yeah.
point.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is sad because he was a good actor too.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, no, Robin Williams, he did a lot of different characters, and he did a good job with every one of them, as far as I'm concerned. I never, even as Mork from Mork, But
And that was during his drug-induced days.
yeah,
Mork.
yeah,
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
good night, Daryl. Rude.
Take care,
You have
Daryl.
to cut out. My God, you acting like you get
Past
up
his
at 4 o'clock in the
bedtime.
morning.
Daryl,
He
call
gets up
out.
He gets up, I think, at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah,
Then yeah, it's past his bedtime.
yeah.
Oh my God. That's early. I wouldn't even
I
move
wouldn't.
before I heard a rooster. Damn.
I wouldn't even do that job. There's no way. I'd be like, the hours are what? I'm out. Thanks.
Yeah, you want me to come in when?
Yeah,
Think
Daryl.
again.
It's a sad time for you, man. Just call in tomorrow.
Yeah.
You burned
He
it.
actually thought about it on the way back from the investigation. He said, I'd call in. He said, but they have a machine down, so I need to go in. But
Oh.
Well, can he walk in and say, look, I'm not coming in?
everything looks good to me. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. I see the
Yeah.
crew's all here.
Yeah. You all figure
Guess
it out.
I don't need to be. Yeah. I'm just going to tip out.
Yeah,
Thank
Jesse
you.
is. Jesse's still kind of got the coughs and stuff, but he went to work today, so at least he's feeling better.
Good.
But he'd been sick since last Wednesday night.
Damn.
So yeah.
Like sick with a high fever and everything.
Yeah, he was running a fever. I don't know how high, but he
Oh, I
said he
thought you
was
said it
running.
was in the. I thought you said it was in the
I
hundreds.
said it was high. He was running a fever, which is unusual for Jesse, just in general. But he was like, "I'm going to bed," when he got home from work, and that's not Jesse either. So,
Wow.
and he slept for like 2 days. When we got ready to leave, he was like, I woke him up and made sure, But,
Well, I'm glad he's feeling better though.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Gage got back from being out of town. So now that we're all here, the investigation is over that we was going to do.
Well,
It was an experience. And quite honestly, I like it. Every place like that has its own thing going on. And I just really, really liked it. I had good feelings throughout the whole inside the house.
Yes.
I never had any negativity. I did feel some sadness at one point when I walked by the stairs, but it was fleeting. And then I walked around the building and went in when we went in downstairs. And there was an area because we went to the left of the house and went around to get to the storm shelter. And when I rounded the back left corner, I felt kind of sad. And I almost smelt, okay, a sign to me, if I smell carnations, is a sign of death. And I thought I smelled carnations when I turned that corner. And I kind of looked around, but you figure it was so dark. I thought, I wonder how close I am to the graves. Maybe that's why I'm smelling.
And I was getting ready
But
to say,
I don't know where the graves were. So
I was going to say, I don't think the graves were too far off from that corner, but I'm not 100% sure on that. If Daryl were still on, he could tell us. But
yeah. There's a chance he's listening, but he won't answer. Because God forbid he would do that.
Ruben's seen them, I guess. They're approximately 120 feet from that corner.
From that corner. Okay, well, I didn't know where they were. I just knew they were in the back.
Right.
And when I walked around and I smelled carnations like I did, and it was a brief, like a breeze, I thought, I wonder how close I am to the graves, if that's why I'm smelling carnations, because I didn't smell it. I was thinking, okay, now if I get down in the cellar and I'm smelling it, I'm going to know something happened in the cellar. But
definitely no smell down there except mildew.
Wine.
And I got a wet hind end out of the whole way. Let me tell you, I'm like, Jesus. So what was weird?
You could tip a chair up and it would pool out of the chair. That's how much water was in there. It's crazy.
Yes, I dumped the chair after I'd sat in and it absorbed half of it,
I didn't do it.
You sat in the pool.
Directly across from the white chairs was those green plastic chairs, and they weren't wet at all. I just sat down on it.
Only one or two of them were not wet at all. The other ones were. There's something about those particular chairs, because I checked them as we walked by them, and I was like, wait a second, why are these dry and not the others?
Yeah, well, the one I sat in before I sat in the other one, it was dry. But it sitting in the other one before sure made up for it. Let me tell you. I was like, don't sit in my chairs, guys.
Oh, refreshing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we had been pretty hot that whole time. It was pretty muggy.
Yeah, it was. But you know what? Once the sun went down, it wasn't direct heat on us.
It was
and that was
pretty nice.
And once we found out she had double booked, I was like, let's get these tables up and get started. So there won't be no issues, And Daryl had the key. And when those one people pulled in, we didn't know who they were. I was like, go lock the doors, Daryl. Go lock the doors.
She did tell us, though. She gave us permission. She gave us the keys to the house and said, if anybody else shows up, tell them that they need to leave. So instead of taking the risk of having to do a confrontation, Vicky and we're like, go lock the doors.
Go lock the doors, Daryl. We'll handle it that way. Go lock the doors.
We were in the middle of setting up, so it's
Right.
And then she ended up coming over and talking to those guys while we were finished and setting the equipment out and stuff. And it was great.
Oh.
She was really nice.
He was offering to help. He was offering to volunteer to help her on the remodel.
Oh, well, good.
But
good.
She's not taking it though. She said, because I asked her later in the interview, I said, where are you at with volunteers? Would you take volunteers? She's like, no, not really. She's like, because it kind of becomes a liability and, it's a lot of risk.
So. Or insurance pay, unless they were licensed business or something. Yeah, I can see that. I could see it being
and such. Yeah.
Huh?
Permits.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They have to have like a permits to do the work, and that has to be a licensed contractor.
Yep. So, but it was interesting. Even though we went through all the crap with the Airbnbs, it was interesting.
It all worked out, though. It all worked out.
Oh,
you know what? Just for future reference, down the river road, past Godfrey, is Elsa's Island or something. You take a ferry over there, and I think all that's on the island is a hotel with a restaurant in it.
I've seen a road called Ferry Road when we were driving around. No, I'm saying I wonder if that's how you get to the ferry to get to the island, though. It was something called Ferry.
I don't think you were anywhere remotely close to that road. It's the river road. Like the river is going to be on this side and cliffs on the other.
Huh.
Yeah. You're like right off the river. And
that'll be awesome.
Yeah, you take the ferry and over to the
I think next time we come up, we're just going to pitch a tent right off of Dena's patio out there.
At least we know.
A lot of grass on that lawn.
Hey, here we go, girls.
Yeah, actually, I don't even know there's any campgrounds near St. Louis.
We got the Katy Park.
I think I'd have to question staying in downtown St. Louis in a campground. I'm serious. As it was, Liz thinks she heard gunshots where we were at.
I did hear gunshot. And actually, when I told Steven about it, he had said that the night before, when he and Yvonne were walking down that direction, they were coming up that same street where I heard, right in front of the school.
Yeah.
They found shell casings.
Oh, lovely.
Welcome to St. Louis.
Yeah. It was so quiet. It was so quiet that night.
Yeah. I asked her if she hit the ground and started rolling and hiding. She said she ducked down below the railing.
I did duck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think that's actually the bad part of the city where you guys were at.
I know. That's why it was so shocking, because it had been
on McNair.
That would be shocking.
Street, McNair Street, I had seen there had been a lot of murders over the years, not recent.
Probably.
And I was looking where McNair Street was compared to the first one we were at that the AC didn't work at.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, okay, that's kind of far. So, it's not going to be right up on us. And then we end up right off McNair Street. And I'm like, yep, here we go. One thing that I forgot about, and on the way home of all times, I thought about it. The first Airbnb, about 3 blocks down from it, is a bar. They call it a tavern.
Yeah, I saw that.
That the guy, I can't think of, I keep wanting to say James Earl Jones, and it wasn't him. The one that assassinated Martin Luther King. His brother and sister own that tavern. And he sat in there the day before and planned Martin Luther King's assassination.
Oh.
And they talk about it. And I had intended to stroll down there and check it out. But, of course, we had to go to a different one. Yes, yes. Yeah, we were staying in a sauna at the time, and I just was like, we got to go.
James Earl
Wow.
Ray.
James Earl
James
Ray.
Earl Ray.
See, there
Oh,
you go. That's where I was getting the James Earl Jones, and I knew that
yeah.
was wrong.
That's okay. You want to know where my dumbass brain went? Lee
Where?
Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, now he's the one that killed Kennedy. He's the one that killed Kennedy. Yeah. And quite
Like,
honestly, there is a
no.
bar down in New Orleans, and there is a plaque, and it's at a booth there.
Oh,
And they said they have a picture of Lee Harvey Oswald sitting at this booth talking to two men, which nobody knew who they were, in suits the day
wow.
before Kennedy was killed. So there you go
Did
on
you
that
guys
one.
did you guys know that James Earl Ray was born in Alton?
Yeah,
I didn't.
that's why they were at the tavern and stuff. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I get that, but I was like, holy crap! Like, what are the chances? You know, I didn't know that, and like, I could see him sitting in a bar in St. Louis. Maybe he was from St. Louis, but Alton,
Mhm.
the most
Yeah,
haunted town in like all of America. He's from there.
right.
Maybe that has something to do with it.
Maybe he got possessed. I just don't know what possessed him to do it.
just remarkable.
God, that's
stupidity.
horrible. We're laughing about Martin Luther King's assassination. We shouldn't
But
be.
Well, we're
you
not
know,
specifically laughing at that.
so did you guys see this though? In '94, Lloyd Jowers, a restaurant owner, publicly began claiming that he had been part of a conspiracy to assassinate King and that
Mhm.
Ray was a scapegoat.
Yeah,
Oh, that's been a conspiracy theory for ages.
yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
hear any of this.
The guy
And
you're
then he
talking
goes
about was in
that he was
jail with somebody at one point in time when he was approached to do it, if I
he's
remember
in it.
correctly.
1999, a jury unanimously concluded that Jowers was liable for the assassination, that King was the victim of a conspiracy, and that various United States governmental agencies had conspired to murder King and frame Ray for the assassination.
Yeah,
King,
That's our government.
so maybe
yeah.
he wasn't plotting the death.
That's why he was killed. He was a
He might have
part
been
of
warning people.
Yeah, they may have came to him. It had something to do with somebody in jail and knowing him. I
Oh,
know that.
The King
And
family stated that they believed that the true murderer was a Memphis Police Department officer, Lieutenant Earl Clark.
oh,
well, there was somebody that said that it was actually two attorneys from Texas
I ain't heard that one.
that was involved in killing Kennedy. And I keep wanting to say the name Southern or something like that was the last name of one of them.
Hmm.
But
I didn't even bother reading those
I
files.
also seen where someone is claiming one of the coroners. They looked at the coroner report of Kennedy that they believe his driver turned around and shot him.
Oh, good
The
Lord.
guy driving the limo
Yeah,
because of where the direction of the bullet came. Because he had two different bullets from two different directions.
but wasn't it all on camera? Like, we're talking about who we're talking about?
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Okay, yes. Wasn't his car being recorded though when he was driving down the road?
The
Yeah,
Ziff
but they
Cipher,
said that
whatever
they think
film.
that the driver turned around and shot him, and
Zinger.
she was panicking, crawling out on the back of the car, everything.
Picking up his brains.
Yeah. So, but
The one that got me though was I think he was on the stretcher and they found a lone bullet that had not been shot, like tucked in the gurney. What the hell? I think it's called the lone bullet, or no, that
or
ain't
something.
it. The
Well, they
mystery
were in
bullet or
Texas,
something.
so there you go.
Yeah, it's all a mystery,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Which is why I'm all like into this Epstein crap that's going on. I'm like, ooh, it's like the government gone soap opera. I'm just waiting. It's like, people speculate and
Yeah.
like, how did y'all not know this when he was arrested back in 08?
Yeah.
Like everybody forgot. I think the FBI did too, because otherwise
A lot
Ghislaine
of
would have
them
been
was
arrested
afraid to
back
talk
then.
about it. A lot of them was afraid to talk about it. They didn't want to bring it up because they were hoping they could dig up more and do it kind of silently. But
Well, his dumb butt ran on that with his campaign. I'm going to release the Epstein files.
oh yeah.
Should have kept your mouth shut.
All right, let's get off of
Yeah.
politics. I know how Dena and I can get.
It was
so
Epstein.
And
So anyway, how about them Dodgers?
yeah.
I heard you
I
say
hate
Dodge things.
baseball. We had Banana Ball come to town. I don't know if you're familiar with Banana Ball.
I
The
am.
dancing baseball
Yes.
players. They
came
came
to
to
St.
St.
Louis?
Louis and sold out.
I bet
Oh,
they did.
wow.
They're
I'll
so
watch
fun.
that.
I love them. The banana one
Yeah.
specifically. That team, they're so cool. I love them.
The banana. Yeah. Are they Atlanta?
I
don't know.
I do
I know
believe-
there's
I
the
do believe
peaches and
so.
the bananas. I don't know the other teams. Yeah, the yellow ones.
Banana baseball. Savannah,
Banana.
Georgia.
Georgia.
Savannah, Georgia.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
You guys gotta look it up. Whoever has not heard of them, there's only 3 people left on here, and I think Ruben's one of them. But anyways, if you haven't heard of them,
Ruben's
you gotta look
falling
them
out.
up. I told you that's why you don't go more than an hour.
You
Trust
end up
me, I
talking
know.
about politics and stuff.
Religion. We're doing it all.
That was about when they all dropped out. There were 6.
Well, lurkers. What the hell, 6? Wait. Oh, yeah. Wendy Girl's probably still. No. Yeah, she's probably still here. I don't see nothing, so I don't know.
Oh.
I'm
Anywho,
seeing 2 is here. I'm seeing.
I'm
that
just
there's-
seeing how long we've been live. That's all I can
1
see
hour
is
and
the
30
time
minutes.
Oh my gosh, an hour and 30 minutes.
clock. Yeah, we rocked this podcast.
Yes, we did. I ate my way right through it, let me tell you. I was like, I gotta eat something that isn't chicken.
So, as a conclusion to this show,
Mhm.
watch for the Global Ghost Hunt, everyone, to come out. It's coming out in December, October.
October.
Lord. October. And we will be on there doing the McPike Mansion. In the interview, Sharon, God, her last name is difficult to
Starts
remember.
with an L.
It does start with an L. I mentioned it in the thing. It was Sharon Ludke.
Something like that.
Sharon shares the website where you guys can go to make the donations and such or whatever. If you
Mhm.
cannot
Oh, somebody did post that in
financially
chat.
donate, huh?
I thought somebody might have posted that in chat, or was that your Facebook page?
Yeah, I didn't see that anybody post the site.
Wendy Girl sometimes will throw things in chat.
I didn't see
Nightbot
anybody.
is throwing us in.
I did.
Okay. I just seen Nightbot.
Yeah. Well, night. Yeah. So, anyways, if you guys cannot donate financially, please hit up people that possibly could and send that out, because this is a large piece of the actual U.S. history. This guy
Yes.
was an inventor. He created his own grape. He was one of the inventors on what's called, what we refer to now as the corrugated cardboard. He created
Mhm.
jobs up there in the Alton area. And we still to this day use his invention. And so his history, the Holmes history that housed his family, is significant to to America as a whole.
Yeah.
It's important that we keep historical sites active around and in one piece.
Yeah.
So if you can't donate, at least share it out so that everybody else can try to help. Again, she's
Right.
just one woman trying to do it all on her own.
Yeah.
So,
They could use the help, and I would hate to see something bad happen to that place.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's a beautiful home.
Mm-hmm.
it is.
I
Yep.
would love to
Right
if I
now,
could
it's a
own
little
it.
bit borderline Scooby Dooey, but
Yeah.
when they get it fixed up, it's going to be gorgeous.
It will be gorgeous. It is already gorgeous, even in this state it's in
Yeah,
now. Like
because you can
Yeah.
see the structure, the
Yeah.
bones
Yeah.
behind
yes,
it. Yeah.
Yep.
it's a beautiful place. And if you haven't been out there, go see it. I personally don't. I don't know if she charges people just to come out and visit because, like we were saying earlier, people were just showing up to see the place.
Right.
We of course paid to rent it to investigate it. So
Yeah.
if you are a paranormal investigator, by all means, do it that way. That get some money in her pocket.
Mhm.
Get a hold of her. Do an investigation out there. She'll let you. She's
Yeah.
very good with the
You
history.
won't regret it. You won't regret
Yeah.
it.
No,
Yeah.
you won't. It's a beautiful place, even if you get no evidence at all. It's a beautiful place to see. As
Right.
most paranormal investigators, we all love the historical significance it represents, and
Mhm.
so you will appreciate this building. It's beautiful. So,
Yep. Yep.
um, so with that being said, I think that's it for the night. Don't forget to give us a like, share us out, and Dena's YouTube channel is in the chat too. You can go on. Oh yeah, thumbnail everybody. Three,
Yes.
2, 1, and you can just go click on that and go give her a like as well.
Yep.
And
We're in
so
vogue.
thank you everybody for the support, and we will talk to you guys later.